Good morning, YouTube. It's your man George Page coming to you live on YouTube. And like I said, every so often I'm trying to do some little Black History content because there's only a few more. There's one more week left in February, and this is a special day for this special man because last week was his birthday. And this is one Mr. Sidney Poitier. Now, you've seen him in several movies. He's an award-winning actor. He's a legend. He's a director and a producer. Now, Sidney was born in the Bahamas. He was not born in the Bahamas. He was born in the United States of America to two parents. Both his parents were farmers from the Bahamas, and they were over here in the United States selling produce. And he was born February the 20th of 1927. Because he was 2 months premature, the parents didn't want to move him too soon because they wanted to give himself strength to have enough health to go back home. So they stayed in the United States until he was healthy enough. So by the time he was 10 years old, he lived in the Cat Islands. Then he later on moved to Nassau till he was 15. Now, because he had both dual citizenship, being born in the United States and being a citizen of the Bahamas, he was able to move, to Miami and stay for 2 years with his brothers. Then he moved to New York City and started working several menial jobs. And also he was learning English from a friend who was also a waiter until he joined the United States Army. After leaving the Army, he decided to become an actor, so he auditioned for plays for the Negro Theater in New York City. Because he has a had a heavy Caribbean accent, he had to really work on it. It was hard for him to get any good roles, and he wasn't much of a good singer. But within time, he was able to kind of get rid of his accent and able to get better roles. Now, because of the success of his work as an actor on Broadway, he had got critical acclaim from several critics, and later was able to obtain his first major film role in the movie. What is the movie? No Way Out, where he played a doctor. That was in 1950. Then a few years later, he got another popular movie, the Jungle. No, what is it? The Black Boy Jungle. And then in that movie, he received his first Oscar nomination, and that's the first for any black actor, especially for Best Actor at the time. He later on appeared in another classic movie called The Defiant Ones with Tony Curtis, where he won his first Academy Award, being the first black man to win Best Actor for Academy Award. And that's just something never happened before. I mean, there was one actress who won for Best Supporting Actress. That was the movie Gone to Win. That was many years ago, but Sidney was the first one to win for Best Male Actor. Then later on, he did some more movies, such as '63. He was in the movie, where he won. He won his where he got nomination. His first win he won an Oscar in '63 for the movie Lilies in the Field. And then throughout the '60s, in movies such as Heat of the Night, Raising the Sun, To Serve with Love, and also Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, which was the first movie about interracial relationships between a black man and a white woman. And and he just received critical acclaim over the years. He was in several more movies. He worked with Bill Cosby in the '70s. There was just a series of classics he'd done. He did some movies in the '80s, and there was a movie where he did in the '90s with the late River Phoenix, the big brother of Joaquin Phoenix, and Robert Redford, called Sneakers. But he also he had two daughters. One of his daughters, his oldest daughter, was an actress also. She was in the series Chicago PD a few years ago. But Sidney has, like I said, in 2000s, he won his second. He got his second Oscar, and at the same year that Denzel Washington won for Best Actor, and that was his second Oscar for the movie Training Day. I think it was Best Actor or Best. Yeah, it was Best Actor for Training Day. And also, I remember what Sidney said that he just like he was something like he get his chance overshadowed because of what happened. Sidney got his second Oscar and he just overshadowed his second Oscar. But also two more things that Sidney did that made history. He got he was the first black man to get a knighthood. And that's something that never happened. I mean, you gotta remember, he is technically a British citizen. And he was knighted by Queen Elizabeth around the 2000s, and then turned around and he received the Presidential Award of Freedom from Barack Obama around about the early 2000s, about the same time too. And that was something that's just astonishing. He won two honors from two different countries, here in the United States and over in Britain. But also, he has a Walk of Fame in Hollywood. He has several other awards and honors. I mean, he's just been around. He's just a legend. I would tell you, people, if you like movies like I do, watch his movies. The brother is smooth. I mean, I talk about Billy D. Williams. You know, you gotta put Sidney in that same list. I mean, I think I put Sidney as number one of the greatest black actors of all time. I had to say Denzel's behind him, and then I think around the top five, I'm gonna say. Maybe James Earl Jones or Idris Elba. You know, they're just some great actors that deserve that honor. But you know, today is last week was his birthday. I want to wish him a very happy birthday, and many more. I mean, like I said, our legends are important to us, especially in the black community. And you know, this man has done so much to really show that how much we can do as a race and as a people. It's your man George Page. Like, subscribe. Don't like, subscribe. I'm out.